Hi team, greetings everyone. In our previous session, we discussed what is repository, why we need to store these pages and elements into this repository, and we saw how to manually add the elements to the repository. In today's session, we are going to see how to add the elements using FireFlink Finder. So, if you observe in our previous session, we were adding the elements manually. So, this particular element, I was adding it manually. So, it took me around 2 to 3 minutes to add this particular element to this repository by inspecting it and writing a locator strategy for it and then adding it to the repository. Now, in this session, we are going to see how to capture the elements with the help of FireFlink Finder. So now I'll open my FireFlink Finder. So here, this is FireFlink client. When I want to navigate to locator, means FireFlink Finder, if you can see in the left hand, means in left navigation, we have multiple options, right? One among them is locator finder. I'll just click on this. Once I click on locator finder, if you can see, I'm able to see some kind of browser here. This we call it as web plugin, using which we can capture all the web elements. I can access any application using this browser here, and I can capture the web elements. And talking about web plugin, we have other plugins also. We have mobile plugin, we have SalesForce plugin, we have MS Dynamics. So all the elements present in these applications can be easily captured using this locator finder. Since we are focusing on web application automation now, what I will do, I'll go for web plugin. Now, this web plugin is nothing but it's a mini Chrome version where the Google Chrome API has been integrated into this particular FireFlink client. So here I will be giving the URL of the application of which I want to capture the elements. So what is the URL of the application? Shopper stack, right? Let me just copy the URL. So here I'll just remove the existing URL and paste the shopper stack URL, and I'll click on search. If you can see, the shopper stack application has been loaded. So in this application, I want to capture this particular element. Welcome to shopper stack, enjoy shopping with us. So if I want to capture this element, what I will do in traditional automation, I will right click on it, I will see the HTML code, and I will write the locator, right? In FireFlink, that is not required. See, we have a start recording elements button. Just click on this. So once after you click on it, you place the cursor on the element which you want to capture. This is the element which I want to capture, right? I'll just place the cursor and I'll tap on it. Once I tap on it, if you can see, the element count is saying 1. And in the same page, I want to capture this particular element, right? Login button, because I want to click on it. So if I capture and store it in the repository, then only I can click on it. Yes. So what I will do, I'll place the cursor on it, tap on it. If you can see, the element count has been increased. Now, I want to navigate to login page. So normally, how do we do that? I have to click on the login button, right? So for that, first I need to stop the recording. I'll stop the recording. Now I'll click on the login button, which will navigate me to the login page. Here, I want to capture this particular element, create an account. Before that, means why we need to capture this? Because we want to click on it and we have to navigate to sign up page. So before that, I need to verify, right, whether I'm landing in login page or not. So here I'll be capturing this particular element, shopper login. So once I capture this element, and I will verify this element is displaying or not. If this element is displaying, then it is called as login page. If the element is not displaying, then it is not login page. So for verification purpose, I'm going to capture this login, shopper login element. So how do we capture? Start recording, place the cursor, tap on it, and place the cursor on this create account button, tap on it. So if you can see, actually 4 elements has been captured. Now I want to navigate to sign up page. For that, I have to click on this create account. For clicking, first need to stop the recording. Now place the cursor and click on the element. This is navigating me to the sign up page. Correct? So how do I verify this is sign up page or not? For that, I'll be using this particular text. Create your profile. So how do we record this? Click on record button. Place the cursor, tap on it. So this is for verification purpose, and I have to enter the first name, last name, gender, phone number, email, password, and confirm password. All these things I have to enter, right? So I have to capture them first. How do we capture? Place the cursor, tap. Place the cursor, tap. So here I'll capture the mail radio button. phone number, email address, password, confirm password, and here we are supposed to click on this checkbox and finally on the registration button. So I'm just placing my cursor and I'm just tapping on them, which is actually capturing the respective elements here. Now I have captured all the required elements, right, for my scenario. Now what I will do, I'll just stop the recording. Now I'll click on this elements button. So once I click on elements button, if you can see, for it has been captured the element name, element type, and it is not capturing one single locator. It is able to capture multiple locators for each and every element. So for welcome to ShopperStack, enjoy shopping with us, it has been captured 2 locators. And for login button, it has captured 5 different locators. Like why it is capturing multiple locators? Let us discuss that. So when I capture one single locator, let me just close this. When I capture one single locator for any element, say for example this first name, in future if that particular locator which I have captured is changed, then what is going to happen? My test case is going to fail. Now in Fireflink, if you can see, for a single element it is capturing multiple locators, right? Why? Because even though the first locator is not able to find the element, it is going to find the element with the second locator. Even the second locator is not going to work, it is going for the third locator. So we are minimizing the script failure by identifying more number of locators for a single element, so that in future even if any one locator is not getting the element, the other locator will be able to find the element, so that the script failure is decreased. And it is not going to capture all the junk locators, it is going to capture only the optimal locators. When I say optimal locators, it should be the best among the locators which can be written for the particular element. So it is going to capture the optimal locators. And here if you can see, for all elements it is able to capture the name and text. And here for male, it is able to capture the text, means name, but it is not able to capture the type. So here, how do we specify the type? If you can see, it's a drop down actually. When you click on this drop down, we have multiple options where you can select your type. So since male is a radio button, I'll just click on radio button. Now I have captured all these elements and all the element name and type is reflecting properly. Now all these elements has to be moved to the repository, right? I have captured these elements in Fireflink client, but I have to move all these elements to the Fireflink repository, right? Once these elements which are present in the repository, then only we can access the elements in the test development. That is what we discussed, right? Now I have captured all this element. How do I move these elements to the repository? So before moving the elements to the repository, first of all these elements, do they belong to the same page or different pages? They belong to different pages, right? Welcome to shopper, login, shopper login, create account. All these elements do not belong to same page, they belong to different pages. But in my repository, how many pages are there? Only one page is there, right? I am supposed to add the other pages so that I can assign the pages for the elements and then move them according to the pages. So first thing is I have to create the pages here. So welcome page is already created and I have added one element manually. So now what I will do, I'll just remove this. Since I have already captured the element in the Fireflink finder. So I'll just delete this. Now here my welcome page is there. So once after welcome page, what is the page is navigating? Login page, right? So for that I have to add login page. Now without navigating to welcome page, can I navigate to login page? Let me check. So this is my welcome page. Once I land in welcome page, I have to click on login button, then only it is going to navigate me to the login page. So now here my welcome page will be the parent page and login page will be the child page. So how do we add the pages? Just click on this plus button and click on add page, and here the page name is login and the parent page, as we discussed, welcome page is the parent page, because without navigating to welcome page I cannot navigate to login page. I'll just click on create. Now I want to add one more page which is nothing but sign up page, right? For the sign up page, do I need to navigate to login page or from welcome page only I can directly navigate to sign up page? No, right? First I have to navigate to login page and then only I can navigate to sign up page. So what will be the parent page of sign up page? Login page. I'll just click on this add button, add page, and here I have to specify sign up. and let me just click on create. So now I have successfully added all the required pages. So if you can see, under welcome page, login page is there, under login page, sign up page is there. Now all the pages are present in my repository. Now let me just go to FireFlink Finder. So here I have to select all these elements using this checkbox. So all the elements will be selected. Now I'll click on move. So once I click on move, if you can see, it is asking for project. Okay, you want to move the elements to which project you want to move the elements. I want the elements to be moved to the Shopper Stack project. So here if it's a drop down, correct? I'll just click on this drop down. And here if you can see, it is showing me you have two projects. One is Shopper Stack, one is Amazon. So I'll select Shopper Stack. Now I have to choose the page. Now all these elements belongs to different pages, different pages, right? First what I will do, I will deselect all the elements. And here I will select the elements which belongs to welcome page, which is welcome to Shopper Stack and login button. Now I'll choose the page. So once I click on choose page, if you can see, it is giving me the tree structure of the pages which I have added in the repository. If you expand this root page, all the tree structure you can see here. So here these two elements belongs to which page? Welcome, right? I'll select welcome and click on select. So once I click on select, if you can see, the welcome page is assigned for welcome to Shopper Stack and login button. Now I have to click on move. This will move the element from FireFlink Finder to the repository. So let me do the same for other elements. So the shopper login and create account, these two elements belongs to login page, right? I have selected these two elements. Choose page, expand the root structure, select the page, click on select. So the pages are assigned. Once the pages are assigned, click on move. This will be moved to the repository. Again, so all the other elements which belongs to sign up page, right? So here I will select all the elements, choose page, expand the root structure, select sign up page, select. See, all the elements are assigned with sign up page. Now click on move. This will move the elements to the sign up page. Now if you can see, all the elements has been moved to the respective repository. Now if I go to repository, see here it's not reflecting yet. What I will do, I'll just refresh the page once. And here if you can see, the elements are moved. So here using this expand all pages icon, you can see all the elements. I'll just click on this expand all icon. Here if you can see, all the elements are present in the respective pages. Under sign up page, we have all these elements. Under this login page, we have these two elements. And under welcome page, we have these two elements. Now we have successfully built the element repository using our FireFlink Finder. So here as of now, we have added 14 different elements. And what was the time taken for it? Very less time when compared to adding the elements manually. When I want to add all these 14 elements manually, it will take around half an hour for me to add these all elements to this repository. That too, for each element I'll be having only one locator. But here if you can see, multiple locators has been captured for each and every element. So this is how we can easily build our element repository using our FireFlink Finder tool. So we will discuss about the next topic in the next session. Thank you.